Would you like to introduce yourself and your organization?
Hi, Zinde. I'm Gugu Nyati, and my organization is Ribbon Blockchain, and we specialize in blockchain for healthcare to automate the public health sector, basically.
Okay, yeah. So I suppose you've already told us the scope of your work.
Yeah.
What's motivated you to start this organization?
Look, it was discovering a gap in the market. The public health sector in South Africa is really it's just challenged. There are a lot of problems. Patients are not really, managed properly, and there are no solutions to manage patients and practitioners. So we came up with, an app that can manage the patient experience. So more like a patient relations management solution, which also, incentivizes the patients for testing or treating diseases, and it also, incentivizes the practitioner as well.
Okay. Yeah. So can you tell us how your organization, Ribbon Blockchain, supports SDGs?
In my understanding, the SDGs deal a lot with economic development, financial inclusion, access to healthcare and education and stuff like that. So our incentives program really is more like it's a multitasking app that incentivizes people through tokens which they can use to buy certain stuff. So it creates access to financial services, access to healthcare systems by incentivizing people to get tested so they have money to go to a clinic or whatever. But it also increases things like education, empowering people to have knowledge of their healthcare in their phone or anywhere where they can access a computer. So I think it caters for a lot of those key aspects of the SDGs about inclusion.
Okay. Please can you share one milestone that your organization has arrived at?
Yeah. Okay, so we've actually were able to mobilize government, the Department of Health, as well as the Department of Science and Technology in South Africa, to collectively come together and collaborate. So we'll be looking to do our proof of concept with those entities. So that's a huge milestone because it's where we'll have the South African government's science and tech and the health sector embracing these new technologies that everyone is calling the fourth industrial revolution technologies, and putting them to market via use cases where they can benefit the majority of the people that are excluded from the healthcare system.
Okay, so who else would you like to collaborate with apart from them?
Look, we would like to collaborate with a lot of corporates that have corporate wellness programs, whether it be your mining houses, where their activities affect certain communities due to the mining and stuff like that. We'd like to collaborate with those because we know they have programs for wellness where they try and build clinics and stuff like that. So we'd like to be the bridge that bridges the patient, between the patient and the corporate, so they can be able to track and incentivize people to come for consistent tracking and adhering to the treatment and stuff like that. So a lot of corporates in South Africa, the banks, basically, even health companies, medical aid insurance companies like your Discovery Health would be ideal partners in such platform.
Okay, great. So obviously your organization has a wide variety of skills. What is the one skill that you would be willing to share with our community members and give back?
Yeah. Look, I think from monetizing ideas, that's one core area, because that's also lacking in blockchain or the tech space. There's a lot of great pieces of technology and ideas, but most people don't really know how to monetize them. And everyone leans towards just advertising, So I think that's like a lot of people without industry experience, like I have. I've been working for 20 years, so I know different models of monetizing something like a piece of technology or any platform or medium. So I think that's the one thing that I could contribute personally. But my team is very diverse. I mean, we have people in data science, actuarial scientists, we've got people with PhD, whatever degrees in different fields. So my team would actually also benefit the community more than I could. There's a whole lot of developers with different skill, like blockchain development, guys with specializing in Java and all these other technology platforms like Bitcoin and so forth. So I think for my team, they could be able to share a lot of knowledge to the community beyond just myself.
Okay, great. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, something fun that nobody really knows.
Something fun about myself, well, in my spare time I design furniture. Furniture is art.
Wow.
When I was much younger, I used to exhibit some furniture design in art galleries and stuff like that. So that's still a hobby, but I don't have much time or much space at the moment to do it. But yeah, that's the one, I think, weird thing about me.
Okay. And how do people get a hold of Ribbon Blockchain?
Okay, so we've got a website, www.ribbonblockchain.com. We've got Twitter at Ribbon Platform. We are also on LinkedIn as Ribbon Blockchain. And our email is info@ribbonblockchain.com. And you spell Ribbon, that's RIBBON BLOCKCHAIN.com. Okay, I hope I got my spelling right.
We hope so too.
All right,
So
thank you. All right.
And then my last question is, you are in part of the community here. What is it that you find you enjoy most about being part of the community?
Look, I love the Impact Hub because of, number one, access. That's what did it for me. 24/7, 365. As an entrepreneur, I literally work like odd, strange hours. I'm here till pretty late at night. Last year I used to come earlier, like 6 in the morning. But the places I used to frequent open at like, your traditional hours, 7:30 and close at 5 p.m. Some of these co-work spaces. What I love about this is the access. I can come in anytime and work till any time of the night or early in the morning, and no one is there to bother me. Okay, and the free coffee, of course. Bottomless coffee at the hub. I love that. Yeah.
Great. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
All the best.